Hi Scorpio, thank you for coming by today, Scorps. I'm here to do a love check-in reading with you. We are between two full moons in Capricorn, and we just finished a new moon in Cancer, your fellow water sign. Right now, Venus and the Sun is also in Cancer. It's a very symbiotic energy for you, Scorps, but I felt a lot of activity around the energy of Scorpio when it comes to love. Not sure why it's amping up right now. On the 15th of July, the moon enters your sign, so that could be what I'm feeling. But we're going to get into the reading, Scorpio, and let's just see what's going on. This energy could be vice versa. If you're here to cross-watch for your friend, keep that in mind. Also, it can be interchangeable, and that can ebb and flow throughout the reading. Today, Scorpio, we're going to be taking a look at the person coming in towards you, or the person you have on your mind. But keep in mind what I just said about the vice versa. Hope you're doing well, Scorps. What do we have? This is the overall energy from the True Love reading card. We have serendipity, meant to be, good luck, good timing. Okay, wow, perfect, right? Right place, right time. Why am I getting kind of an outdoor, well, I know why. In the picture, they're out there kayaking and all the birds and the ocean. I'm getting a real outdoor vibe for you, Scorpio. The person coming in towards you could be quite outdoorsy. Or you could. Maybe the two of you will enjoy spending adventurous time together. Oh, we have the distorted masculine. The distorted masculine can be an energy of insecurity, of using material things to try to gain control or power. Also, it can come from a place of just being too emotionally controlling in general, not really knowing how to step into that healthy, authoritative energy of divine masculine. It could be somebody that's got a lot of fear where you're concerned, and so they cling to the material things in life, you know? We'll see how that goes. All right, let's make some space. Actually, I'm going to put my tea over here. I keep almost knocking it off the table, Scorpio. You think I'd learn, but I don't. Okay, the romance angels. Let's see, what do we have? Scorpio, right now, your ruling planet of Pluto has gone retrograde. It's sitting at 1 degree of Aquarius. It's about to tilt back into Capricorn, where it's going to stay for a few months before it goes back into Aquarius. So with your planet doing so much movement, that could definitely be why this energy is amping up for you. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, Scorpio, if this is you in that distorted masculine energy, it's that fear, that need to be in control of things that you can hold on to. Where trust is a lot more of course, like naturally a feminine energy. Now, we all have masculine and feminine in us. It doesn't matter what your gender is. But this is about the energy to sit in the knowledge that the universe is collaborating with you. Having trust, letting go of a little control, because serendipity is at work here. Perfect timing. There's not much you need to do about that, Scorpio. Let's get into the Star Codes Astro Oracle. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in someone around you, or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have for Scorpio, please? What do we have for my Scorpios? Let's get a couple more. A little bit of reluctance in these cards, Scorpio, and I guess that's that control energy. What do we have? We have Mercury. Mercury is communication. There could be messages that you're sending back and forth with a person right now. Communications, or maybe you want to, okay? Or this person. We have debilitated, discomfort, right? There is that distorted masculine energy of feeling like you can't trust situations. Something here is making you uncomfortable. The midheaven, the pinnacle, it's reaching a certain tipping point here, isn't it, Scorps? Okay. Then we have the 7th house. So many came out. All right. We have the 7th house, the house of relationships, long-term commitments, intimate partnerships. Reaching a pinnacle when it comes to this relationship. There's some kind of conversations you're going to have with this person, whether they initiate or you do. We have the Pallas Athena. This is the goddess energy, and it's about really taking time to contemplate and think about what the right move is for you in this situation. And then we have Taurus, your opposite sign. Could be dealing with a Taurus. This is about the slow cultivation of energy, about planting seeds that take time, that you have to cultivate into something that grows abundant, lasting, and supportive. Scorpio, you're more of an energy of taking the risk, whereas Taurus, your opposite sign, is about let's create something. Let's make something comfortable, beautiful, and lasting. We also have Sagittarius and Cancer. I'll put them above the read because I ran out of room here. Well, now Cancer, of course, is the season that we're in. And Sagittarius is about expansion, new horizons, and new learning. So this is asking you to definitely step outside your comfort zone. You or this person, the energy can intermingle. And I feel like it is in this case. Okay, let's get into the reading. I'm going to use the Good Tarot. Let's take a look at your person. Let's see what they're thinking about and their overall energy for Scorpio. The Page of Fire. This is a nervous little energy, isn't it? The Page of Fire is like cautiously enthusiastic here. Just messages coming in. It could be good news though. It could be that you're talking to somebody who has you kind of fired up in a preliminary sense. It's like those embers are just starting to come alive inside of your heart, and it has to do with some kind of messages or communication. Okay? Let me see. How do they feel? Let me take a look at their heart in this situation, because we have the debilitated there. The Ace of Swords and the King of Fire. Oh, wow. The Ace of Swords is very clear, very honest and concise communication. There's truths being spoken. This person might have a little bit of difficulty into stepping into the power of their own heart. Self-confidence. You know, the King of Wands is very assertive, very sure of himself, and very, very in touch with their own passion. And there is a clarity in their heart about what it is that they want. But having the confidence to step forward as the king is another matter. They're starting out with this page energy. Just sort of, like I said, those embers just starting to be stirred. Okay. Look at the King of Wands. His heart is central focus, and it's got the crown chakra all lit up. When the King of Wands feels passionate or excitement or creativity, it ignites the whole being. It's Leo energy. Okay. What actions do they want to take towards you? I mean, the King of Wands is the action. It's very action-taking. Fire energy, right? Oh, interesting. We have the Chariot. Cancer's major arcana. The Chariot is about travel. It's about forward motion, victory, and success. You know, with this outdoorsy imagery I got in the Serendipity card, maybe this person wants to come on a trip with you. The Chariot can be a card about travel, but it's also a card about getting into alignment with your head and heart and moving forward into a direction that you want your life heading in. So this person plans to travel your way. There's some kind of pinnacle of energy that's being reached here. Let's see the energy surrounding them. This is where you could appear, Scorpio. Could be a furtherance of their actions as well. All right. Now we have the Two of Swords. This is coming underneath of the 7th house, of the house of relationships. The Eight of Swords is a mental trap of our own making. It's an inability to see the possibilities outside our own limited perspective. We can only see as far as our mind will allow our imagination to go. And swords do not promote imagination, they promote thought and truth and cognitive things, right? Ace of Swords in the heart, I only see the truth. That's 9 of Swords. And that is a lot of overthinking, a lot of mental expenditure. And it could have to do with this lack of trust, because this person is sitting in an energy of the distorted masculine, which is basically fear. And then we have the Two of Cups. Is this what they're afraid of? Cancer energy. This is Venus in Cancer. Look at these two koi fish mating for life. It's a beautiful, fully submerged energy. It is my partnership card, my I see you and you see me, but it's the very beginning of it. It's only a 2. From there, we need to go to the 10, but it's a damn good start, isn't it, Scorpio? But still, there's this kind of like fear or unwillingness to see the potential of where this could go. Interesting. Let's see the blockages or the challenges for this person. Is that you, Scorpio, in the Queen of Cups energy? That's a whole lot of love. It's about as much love as the tarot has in it. Especially here, look at, she's a mermaid. She's, again, fully submerged in the body of emotion. The Queen of Cups is incredibly intuitive. And with this Eight of Swords, I'm just wondering, like, are you afraid of this person seeing the true you? That could be the case. I feel like it is, Scorpio. Interesting. Or they're afraid of you seeing the true them. And that's pretty common with a Scorpio, right? All right, let's see the potential outcome. So why is the emotion the challenge? That's interesting. Potential outcome for Scorpio. Could be dealing with another water sign. The Four of Swords. This is a time of silence and recovery and integration after heartbreak. Again, maybe the two of you aren't speaking right now. We have messages back here though. So it's like they want to send you a message because there's some kind of silence. Could have come after a period of heartbreak between the two of you. Let's clarify. That's going to help us a lot. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very single, independent, and capable energy. See what's underneath of that. The Eight of Fire. Action, motion, passion. These wands of fire belong to that King of Wands in the heart, and that's communication. So it's like all of a sudden, this person could come at you with tons to say. Lots of fiery action taking place. Maybe they've recently become single with that Nine of Pentacles. Let's clarify. Oh, I turned off my touch lamp. Okay, let's clarify. What do they want to say here with this Page of Fire? Oh, interesting. This is the Seven of Wands. Look at the threat. Is that a weasel? I think so. Anyway, look at the threat, trying to block out. So it's like maybe you have this person on block and they want to communicate something to you. It's interesting because we have the Seven of Wands and then another wand here with this page. Remember the Eight of Wands came out at the bottom of the deck? All right. Do you have them blocked? Let me see that Seven of Wands. It's like back in the corner. The Devil, interesting. Capricorn's major. This is Cancer's opposite sign, and we're between two full moons in Capricorn. So this could be referring to this point in time. The second full moon happens on July the 21st, first day of Leo season. That timing, I think, is incredibly important to the message that's coming in here. But the Devil is an energy of distorted masculine. It's fear. It's the need to be in control. There's also usually an obsessiveness that goes along with that. So there's a lot of fear around them bringing this message into you, and it could be because you block them at some point in time, either energetically or actually. Let me see the Devil. What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of with this Devil? Like they're scared what? That you're, okay, we'll see. It's the Page of Wands again. They're scared of sending this message. They're scared of telling you something, even though the King of this wand is definitely in their heart. And there's perfect clarity with this Ace of Swords about what it is that they want, but that's what's making them uncomfortable. Let me see the Ace of Swords in the heart. What's this clarity for Scorpio's person? What do we have? Oh, it's the Four of Swords, which is what we have over here. Like I said, the Four of Swords is a time of silence and integration. Could be that this person's been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and in there they found the truth of how they feel. And how they feel is very, very impassioned. It's impulsing them to want to take a step toward you, send you some kind of invitation or some kind of message through this time of silence. You definitely haven't been speaking to this person. Justice. Libra's major arcana. Justice belongs to that seventh house. It's about harmony and balance. Its seventh house is Libra's house. but it's about a truth about what they need to do. What's the right thing to do in this situation? Interesting. It's about a decision being made. Okay. What is that decision with the Ace of Swords and Justice? Okay, I see. It could be too that in the recent past, due to their fear, this distorted masculine energy, that lack of self-confidence, that the messages that they were sending you could have been, let's say, overly sexually oriented, overly passionate, because it was coming from an immature place, a place of feeling like they're actually not really in control of their own power. But in their heart, they're very clear of what they need to do here. Now, what dropped on the floor? We have the Empress. Now, that's associated. I was asking here, what was that clarifying? Okay, anyway, the Empress is divine feminine energy. Okay, let me see. That could be you too, Scorpio. And then we have the King of Swords, okay? We have the King of Passion and the King of Logic showing up on the board. So there's a little bit of a battle between this person's head and their heart. And so they could be overthinking things. They could be very analytical, using their mind to process the passion that they feel. It's a very strategic energy as well. And coming in here with the Empress and the Chariot, I wonder if they're going to communicate to you, tell you the truth, right? They have the Ace of Swords in their heart. There's a lot of attraction that they feel towards you as well. It's like there's some kind of magnetic pull coming from their heart space toward you. And then the King of Swords is the ultimate in truth. So taking that sword of truth and communicating about what? That they see you as this Empress energy? Okay. Let's see the energy of the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Oh, we get the Eight of Swords again. We keep getting repeating cards. Well, that's not uncommon for me in a reading. It is worth taking special note of. You both could be in this state of mental confusion. Maybe this connection is confusing you both. Let me see that Two of Cups. Temperance, Sag energy. Temperance is about the balance of oppositions. It is about matter and spirit, and also patience and the delicate alchemy that we have to perform when trying to blend two separate energies together to create a relationship. The Archangel in the Temperance card is holding those two cups and little by little mixing them together. Serendipity. There's some kind of fate here. Let me see with this Temperance card. Okay, now we have the King of Cups. The only king that's not showing up is the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. And the King of Pentacles is commitment. But with the King of Cups, this is again keeping your emotions well in check, Temperance here. The King of Cups is very adept at handling the depths of his own emotion. Not easily does he let somebody into those depths, because once in there, it's very hard to let go. That's super scorpionic energy. In fact, the King of Cups is Scorpio. And opening up the heart to the possibility of this Two of Cups is being met behind the bars of Eight of Swords, because there's fear. King of Cups. Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. How interesting is that? We have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Wands. No wonder there's a delicate alchemy that needs to be performed. We're talking fire and water as the primary combination in the energy between you, which, yes, Scorpio, is incredibly stimulating and steamy, but also very delicate. With the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, there can be almost an overwhelming magnetism between them. The attraction could be over the top, And that can bring in the energy of devil and the fear. Maybe, Scorpio, in the past, the reason why this person approached you with all of that fiery sexual energy has to do with that dynamic that forms. I'm telling you, when the King and Queen of Wands show up in a reading together, it's like, could have been jealousy, could have been possessiveness with the distorted masculine. There could have been a lack of trust in each other. Tons of mirroring energy. Now, the King and Queen of Cups, the thing with them is that the emotional connection between them is so deep, especially with that Two of Cups, that there doesn't even really need to be communication. Now we have the Four of Swords twice. It's like there's communicating and truths being spoken in the 5D. While you're in this silence, there is still, the silence is in the 3D. In the 5D, there's lots of communication. Okay. Let me see the Queen of Cups in the challenge. Okay. One more. Why is the Queen of Cups here in a challenge? We have the Fool, Aries major arcana. And the Fool is that trust. It's a leap of faith. Jumping all the way into the water, Scorpio. Dropping those 8 swords of fear, of resistance with that devil energy. The Fool is just going for it. And the Queen of Cups is here. So the challenge seems to be the belief that this person can come in and just maybe they think they're being foolish by approaching you with that Seven of Wands. Not surprised at all. The Lover's card. I'm going to start off by saying that the devil right here is number 15 in the tarot. When you reduce it, 1 and 5 equals 6, you got the Lovers. As above, so below, in the spirit and in the flesh. The King and Queen of Cups are in the spirit here, and the King and Queen of Wands are in the flesh. So while we have that incredible intuitive emotional depth and connection between the two of you, it's also translating into that physical attraction. And when it's backed by a connection of the Lover's magnitude, it necessarily takes us to a crossroads. What choice are we going to make? It calls into question our present reality, and it creates a cognitive dissonance between what's possible and what we're actually living. The Lover's card comes along at a time when we are at a crossroads already, where what we've been doing isn't really working for us. That's why the devil is there. And so we get challenged via the heart space, King of Wands in the heart, to take steps that normally we wouldn't take, to move outside of our comfort zone. Let's get one more on the Lovers. So the challenge with the Lovers and the Fool and the Queen of Cups is that you're already all the way in, Scorps. Deep, deep, deep love here. But there is a choice. Let's see the Lovers one more time. What is it? Oh, the Seven of Pentacles, Earth energy. Seven of Pentacles is that pause I was talking about. I feel like there's a past between the two of you. There's already been a lot of investment made. Like I said, you're already in love. You are, Scorpio. Pretty deep as well. Already a lot of time, energy, effort, emotion has been invested. Seeds have been planted. Let me see the Four of Swords. You know, the thing about the Lover's connection and the King and Queen of Cups too is that they tend to defy any kind of practical or logical planning. That's why the King of Swords is here kind of flipping out with that lack of trust and the distorted masculine energy. The Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Wow, isn't that interesting? The Queen of Swords is no dummy. Now, we have all the kings and queens except for the King and Queen of Pentacles. Commitment, longevity. But the Queen of Swords here coming in as part of the challenge is making a logical decision. You could be afraid of what this person is going to say. I mean, you're meeting mind to mind, heart to heart, and passion to passion. Again, the only thing missing is that 3D, the Pentacles. Interesting. The fear could be here with the Queen of Swords. It's like they're afraid that you see them for what they are or what they've done here in the past with the Devil energy. So coming forward with a hopeful message is a little bit frightening. They might be afraid of the sword that they're going to meet, Scorpio. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, and the energy is very intermingled here. Let me see the Four of Swords and the potential outcome here for Scorpio, please. What happened? Oh, okay. The Ace of Wands. Whoa. I was talking about the passion and the attraction. This is like whew, fire in the dark, and it lights up everything, you know? The Ace of Wands comes in like a Roman candle to the heart space. Let's go back to the heart and see what's happening here. Four of Swords and the King of Wands and clarity. Wow. The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. Very passionate, very inspirational. Remember, the Four of Swords is like there's so much going on between you two without speaking. Let me see the Ace of Wands. Yeah, without speaking, it's the High Priestess. Pisces, Major Arcana, also Cancer. Scorpio, this could be you and the Queen of Cups, High Priestess energy. Very, very intuitive. Psychic energy. And Scorpio, you are the psychic sign of the zodiac. Pisces, being a water sign, is the intuitive. Cancer is the immersive. And you are the psychic. And with the High Priestess, Queen of Cups showing up, there's certain things I believe that you already know about this person. Let me see. The High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. Wow. It's the Star. Aquarius is Major Arcana. The Star is hope. It's healing. It's guidance. And when it comes in here with the High Priest, oh wow. The High Priestess and the Star. Scorpio, you could be incredibly intuitive here. Receiving messages on the psychic plane having to do with this new beginning. It's like in the silence, there's so many things being planted and cultivated. Almost without the two of yours permission. With the Devil and the Lovers and Temperance here, this is a connection that's being rebalanced, remixed, brought together in some way because it's meant to be. Despite any kind of fears or resistance that the two of you might have, on the bottom of the deck, Scorps, is your Major Arcana, death and rebirth. That's what I'm saying. It's like this is going from nothing, silence, to all of a sudden, all of this realizations, communications. Death is an energy about changing the way one thing was being done and doing it a different way now. Temperance is here, which is the energy that beats the Devil card. And the Devil is back here as part of the problem. Underneath of the Death card is the Three of Cups. Cancer energy. We have the 2 to the 3 of Cups. This is coming together in the 3D. It could be actually talking to other people and inviting kind of friendship groups in the world into this ethereal connection. It's a very interesting connection energetically that you have, Scorpio, and I'm not surprised. The 5 of Wands, okay. There could be a lot of jealousy around you as well, a lot of competition. People trying to get in the way. It could be also why your person's in the 7 of Wands. Like fighting back outside influences into this situation. Let me see the Star. This is the wish that they're cultivating. Serendipity, right? That's the universe, like I said, working on your behalf. Whether you guys like it or not. Oh, we get the 8 of Wands, which came back out. Now, the 8 of Wands is where that firewall of resistance, 7 of Wands, bursts open. And all of the energy that's been cultivating in the 5D between the two of you comes rushing out into reality. Here's the communication. It's very passionate. I still say that there could be travel involved with the Chariot and that kind of trip energy I was getting from serendipity up there. Let's get one more on the Eight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Okay. So we started the reading off with the Page of Wands, which is just the very beginning. This is an idea. This is something that they want to talk to you about. And through this process right here, boom, the Ace of Wands wakes them up. And here comes the Knight. The Knight of Wands wants to engage in that passion without any fear, without any edifying from the frightened mind. This is about having the enthusiasm to engage in your own passion. Like I said, grabbing hold of that Ace of Wands, the wand of possibility, and putting it into play. Again, a lot of attraction here. One more on the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. How nice to see that Ace of Pentacles. Remember, I mentioned the only one missing is the King and Queen of Pentacles. Here comes the commitment. And with the Eight of Cups, we have the Two of Cups here in the energy that's surrounding them. You, Scorpio, are representing one of those cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is about having the emotional courage to go after the whole picture, to walk away from things that aren't reaching a place of fulfillment. What's missing from the Eight of Cups to get to the whole picture, which is the 10, is that Two of Cups. And it's in the energy around them. It's you, Scorpio. And then the Ace of Pentacles, right? They want to make you this offer. Let's turn this into something real. Something that can potentially grow into a lot of long-term happiness. You certainly could be dealing with another water sign. Cancer is showing up strong. Scorpio, your energy is showing up strong. And a lot of fire. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let me get a different deck. Let's go to the pulp. And I want to ask a few questions of the Queen of Cups, because Scorpio, I believe that's you. Let me see this Queen of Cups. What will you say? Because we end the reading with the Knight of Wands and them making that emotional pilgrimage, trading 8 swords for 8 cups. They're coming your way, ready for the whole picture. What will you say? Queen of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Interesting, because along with that Queen of Cups in the challenge, remember, came the Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration. It's working together towards the same goal. That's what the King and Queen of Pentacles do, but they're not here. Three of Pentacles is friendship. It's, like I said, it's working together collaboratively to build towards something greater. 7 and 3 is 10 of Pentacles. Now we have 10 Pentacles, 10 Cups, and the potential. That's forever, Scorpio. That is something that you can definitely rely on. The Three of Pentacles, what else? What else will you say? The Fool, which also came out with that Queen of Cups. Yeah, like I said, you're already all the way in, Scorps. You are. There's deep, deep love and attraction here. And also the King and Queen of Swords, which to me is the King and Queen of mutual respect. Those two trust each other, they understand each other, and they tell each other the truth. The Fool is Aries Major, and it's about that leap of faith. Like I said, you're already all the way in. You have the Fool twice. So the challenge for you, Scorpio, is like, yeah, but I'm already in love here. Let me see the Fool. Once this gets moving with that Eight of Wands, man, it's going to move fast. Look what came out with the Fool, Scorpio. It's the Lover's card. Like I said, you already jumped in, didn't you, with your heart? The Lovers is, oh, look at the King of Swords. The Lovers is always a challenge, as I mentioned, because it asks us to choose between two sides of ourselves, and it could be for your person. What's safe and known, the devil and the distorted masculine, versus what is unknown, the Lovers. And the Fool card, the distorted masculine energy is the one that's holding back here, afraid to take this leap. One more. What will Scorpio do? And then it's the Ace of Pentacles. Get it grounded in the 3D. Make it real. That's what you want, and that's what you're ready to take a leap into. And by the end of the reading, out of this silence, out of this reflection, comes the Ace of Pentacles, which is again what the King and Queen of Pentacles do. Ace of Pentacles. What exactly is this Ace of Pentacles about? Oh, it's the King of Cups. Okay. So here comes the emotion, here comes the confession, and here comes the opening up of the emotional energy between the two of you. Scorpio, this is a very, very strong connection. Is this somebody that, I mean, yes, it is. I was going to say, is this somebody you have a history with? You may not necessarily have a deep history with them. Let's get one more and see if we can figure this out. Is there a past? Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. It's the Emperor. We have the Empress here on the board. Divine masculine and feminine, if we needed more evidence of the power of this connection. But here is your person stepping into divine masculine energy and doing what a divine masculine would do. Make it real and own the feelings. Right now they're at the moment a little bit afraid of how they feel. But towards the end of the reading, I see them coming to life. Like I said, those embers growing, yeah. The Ace of Swords is on the bottom while I'm speaking. Anytime I see the Ace of Swords while I'm speaking, it's saying, yes, that's what the truth is. There is fear. Even though they're very sure of how they feel, but again, towards the end, here comes the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is who drives the chariot. And we saw the chariot in the actions that they plan to take. They want to make you some kind of solid offer. This could even involve, like I said, traveling together. Let's get one more. Getting away together. The Two of Pentacles and rebalancing. What can we do with what's between us? Let's turn these pentacles into something real. Perhaps 10 of Pentacles, right? Beautiful. Okay. On the bottom, I see the Two of Swords. Remember when I said the lovers' connections often require making a difficult choice? Here is that choice. And I think it's in the energy between you. Part of the reason why I'm getting confused and that intermingled, you both have the Four of Swords. You both have the lovers. You have the King and Queen of Cups. Now, Scorpio, if you're dealing with another water sign, as I always say, when water signs enter into emotional connections, and the full depths of that is actually, you know, dove into, the separation never really happens. You can't separate water once it's been mixed. Now, physically you can, and with the double energy, it could have been what your person tried to do. But emotionally, it's impossible, especially when I see the King and Queen of Wands too. All right, there could be jealousy bringing this person forward as well. Let's get another romance angel here to just get a little bit more clarity. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Now, Scorps, if you're coming in with the Queen of Swords, it could be that you've already made some, let's say, judgments about who this person is and what they're capable of. They could be defying your expectations here. And all of a sudden, yeah, 8 of Wands, right? All of a sudden, coming in with some kind of solid offer. On the bottom, okay, well, this answers it. On the bottom of the deck, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then underneath of that is passion. Yeah, no kidding. So while this doesn't actually look like somebody from the past, but it looks like somebody where there was seeds planted, there was a certain level of development, and then pause. But only for a time. Because that 8 of Wands comes in at the end and everything comes rushing through. What do I want to do here? Let's get this deck. Scorpio. Rest and rejuvenate. We saw that Four of Swords twice. That's exactly what's happening with this person. I'm not sure what it is. You know, whatever it is that they're resting from, it could have been a pretty difficult fight for them. But also that could be both of you, because like I said, I see that there's no communication happening. Deceit. Okay, I can't leave it there. What is that deceit? Let's keep going. Oh. We have the temple path, and that to me is pointing towards some kind of spiritual connection taking place here. Walking the path of the spiritual connection isn't always easy, but when I see the Lovers twice and the Devil, this can be about walking your truth. One more. I'm not sure what that deceit energy. Well, the distorted masculine and the King and Queen of Wands, remember I said there could be jealousy? We have envy on the bottom of the deck too. Okay, now competition, right? Both the King and Queen of Wands get a lot of outside attention. They're very attractive energies. So with envy and deceit, there could be some kind of fear around that for both of you, because we have the situation is calling for you to have trust. And then we have the Sun, beautiful. Leo's major, well, this isn't a tarot deck, but it's still Leo energy. And the Sun is about happiness and joy and rebirth. We saw death and rebirth on the bottom of the deck. I'm still also getting that going somewhere together, taking a vacation together with this temple path, and escaping any kind of competition or envious eyes around you. Oh my goodness. The Three of Swords. Now, both of you are in the Four of Swords and the King and Queen of Swords. All pointing to the idea that maybe you both have had a lot of difficult lessons to do with heartbreak in your past. And that is the fear that's keeping the two of you apart. It could be with all of this attraction and emotional energy and all that kind of stuff, that it triggers heartbreak from the past to come to the surface. And for your person, I believe that is what happened. It might have for you as well. It's not uncommon because the energy has so much power behind it. Okay. Let's do one of these. Scorpio. Eternal charisma. Right? That's what I'm saying. The pull between the two of you. Okay. And it does have that potential of foreverness. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups forming on the table. Let go. Look at the crab on there. Cancer energy. The distorted masculine energy is very, like I said, clinging. Okay. One more. And creativity. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Cups, very creative. Maybe between the two of you, you have the potential to be a power couple, to create something together. Let's have one more. We do have that Taurus energy of cultivation. And again, with this keep an open mind, that can also bring in the creativity. And blessed day. Well, that's, I think, towards the end of July, around that second full moon in Capricorn, July the 21st, that could be the day. Possibly, for some of you. It's coming through that way anyway. All right, let's close it. You know what? I'm going to do an Amore Psyche, actually, because I sense a very, very strong physical 3D thing going on here. Lots of attraction. Can we get some energy on the attraction from the Amore Psyche for Scorpio? Balance and unity and physical attraction. Balance and unity, that's the Three of Cups. We saw that coming in. Symbiotic energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer for sure. And physical attraction goes without saying. Yeah, look at this. On the bottom of the deck, jealousy and possessiveness, right? We saw envy. We saw deceit. It could be, again, that both of you are defying each other's expectations of what people like you do. And by people like you, I mean very attractive, very successful, and very magnetic, right? The heart, the Three of Swords with the heartbreak here, broken heart, is coming up as like it's kind of what's dictating the fear, okay? So be careful with that, both of you. But jealousy and possessiveness is a natural state for the King and Queen of Wands. And then we have the Warrior of Love coming in. There could be some kind of jealousy that's prompting them to get over their fear. They're like, no, no, with the Emperor. No, no, here I come actually, because this is actually mine. Ace of Pentacles, I'm going to lock it down because I want to keep it before somebody else gets there. We saw the Five of Wands, that's a lot of competition. Okay. Let's close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, Scorpio, so please take it only as it resonates, as with the whole reading, of course. Scorps, I can't help but to see, I wasn't going to pull any more, but we have this willpower on the bottom of the deck, and it has a picture of that bull, Taurus energy, your opposite sign. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. That's amazing. I see sacred union. Well, yeah, the Emperor and the Empress, the lovers. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality, creativity together. You create the reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay? And stop focusing your energy on past events. Don't base your expectations of this relationship on things you've experienced before. I know in the spiritual community there is a lot of talk about red flag, red flag. I don't really believe in that, Scorpio. Not personally, this is just my opinion, but red flags usually come from a place of fear and defensiveness. Oh, they're just like my past. Oh, I dated someone I was attracted to. That's, you know, I feel jealous, I feel possessive. Red flag, red flag. It takes courage to face those things inside of you that operate from fear. And I think that's what your person is grappling with. Let's get one more. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. And in their heart, they have the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. They definitely know what they want. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated, my friends. It doesn't look easy. It looks like we're dealing with two people here, King and Queen of Swords, who are very smart, who have learned a lot of lessons. And they're not ones to be subject to instant attraction. So there's thinking, and realizations happening. All right. I love you guys, Scorpio. I'll see you very soon. Namaste, my friends.